Traveling is one of life's greatest joys, a chance to see the world, embrace new experiences, and create memories that stay with us forever. But as we step into our golden years, the way we travel must evolve. The truth is, after 70, the body doesn't rebound as quickly, and the risks that once seemed minor can become serious obstacles. That's why being aware of the hidden dangers of travel at this stage of life is not about fear. It's about wisdom, preparation, and ensuring that every journey remains safe and fulfilling. Before we dive in, if you find this information helpful, be sure to subscribe and like this video so we can continue bringing you valuable insights on senior life and travel. Now, let's begin. Increased susceptibility to infectious diseases due to immunosenescence. Traveling exposes you to unfamiliar environments, new people, and countless surfaces teeming with unseen germs. While a younger person's immune system might fight off infections without a second thought, the aging immune system undergoes a process known as immunosenescence, a gradual weakening of its ability to respond to infections. This means that viruses, bacteria, and even minor colds can hit harder and take longer to recover from. Public transportation, bustling airports, and crowded tourist sites become hotspots for exposure. A simple handshake, an unwashed tray table on an airplane, or touching a doorknob before rubbing your eyes could invite unwelcome illness. Add to that the fact that many common travel vaccines, like those for flu, pneumonia, or hepatitis, become less effective as the body's ability to generate a strong immune response declines. But that doesn't mean you should stop traveling. It just means you must be proactive. 1. Get the right vaccinations. Before any trip, consult a doctor to ensure your vaccinations are up to date. Depending on your destination, you might need additional shots, such as those for typhoid or yellow fever. Consider booster doses, as some vaccines lose effectiveness over time. 2. Maintain strong hygiene habits. Wash your hands often, carry sanitizer, and avoid touching your face. Wipe down surfaces such as airplane seat trays, armrests, and hotel remotes before use. 3. Be mindful of crowded spaces. If you must be in close quarters, consider wearing a mask in high-risk areas such as planes, trains, and congested markets. 4. Stay hydrated and well-rested. A strong immune system thrives on proper hydration, sleep, and good nutrition. Exhaustion weakens your ability to fight off infections. 5. Pack essential medications. Bring enough prescription and over-the-counter medicines to last your trip, plus extra in case of delays. A fever reducer, anti-inflammatory drugs, and electrolyte packets can be lifesavers. Illness can ruin a well-planned trip, but knowledge and preparation can keep you safe and healthy on your travels. Now let's move on to the next hidden danger. Elevated risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, during long journeys. Imagine sitting still for hours on end, confined to a tight airplane seat or the back seat of a car on a long road trip. Now, picture what's happening inside your body during that time. Blood moving sluggishly through your veins, especially in your legs. This is where the risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, comes in. DVT is a condition where blood clots form in the deep veins, usually in the legs due to prolonged inactivity. While this can happen at any age, seniors are at a significantly higher risk due to slower circulation, existing health conditions, and decreased vein elasticity. What makes DVT particularly dangerous is that a clot can break loose, travel to the lungs, and cause a life-threatening pulmonary embolism. Long-haul flights, train rides, and car journeys all create the perfect storm for DVT. Limited movement, dehydration, and cramped seating. But the good news? It's highly preventable if you take the right steps. 1. Move regularly. If you're on a plane, get up and walk every 1 to 2 hours. On road trips, take stretch breaks at rest stops. Even small leg movements, flexing your feet, rotating your ankles, help keep blood flowing. 2. Stay hydrated. Dehydration thickens your blood, increasing clot risk. Drink water frequently and avoid alcohol or caffeine, which can dehydrate you further. 3. Wear compression stockings. These special socks improve circulation by applying gentle pressure to the legs, reducing the likelihood of clot formation. They're especially beneficial for seniors with varicose veins or a history of circulation issues. 4. Choose comfortable clothing. Tight-fitting pants or socks that cut off circulation can contribute to clotting. Loose, breathable clothing is best for long travel days. 5. Talk to your doctor. If you have a history of blood clots, heart disease, or limited mobility, your doctor may recommend a low-dose blood thinner before travel. DVT can be a silent threat, but it doesn't have to be a travel ender. With proactive measures, you can keep your circulation strong and your journey safe. Challenges managing chronic health conditions abroad. Traveling as a senior isn't just about choosing the right destination. It's about ensuring that your body is prepared for the journey ahead. For those managing chronic health conditions like heart disease or high blood pressure, even a slight disruption in routine can cause serious complications. The body thrives on consistency, but when you introduce new time zones, different climates, unfamiliar foods, and altered medication schedules, stability can be thrown off balance. One of the most pressing concerns is access to medical care. Many popular travel destinations do not have the same level of healthcare that you may be accustomed to. In some countries, even basic medical services require upfront payments or proof of expensive insurance. Language barriers can make it difficult to communicate symptoms or understand prescriptions. And if an emergency occurs, navigating an unfamiliar healthcare system can be stressful, confusing, and even dangerous. Then there's the issue of medication management. Traveling with prescriptions isn't always as simple as packing them in your bag. Some medications that are perfectly legal in one country may be restricted or even illegal in another. A missing or delayed prescription refill could lead to life-threatening consequences. Heat, humidity, or improper storage can also affect certain medications, making them less effective or even dangerous to take. Preparation is key. Before traveling, schedule an appointment with your doctor to discuss your trip and any necessary adjustments. Bring a detailed list of medications, including generic names, dosages, and instructions in case you need to explain them to a foreign doctor. Always pack more than enough medication for your trip, factoring in possible delays, and store them in your carry-on in case your checked luggage is lost. If you require regular treatments, such as dialysis or oxygen therapy, research facilities at your destination in advance. And above all, invest in comprehensive travel insurance that covers pre-existing conditions and emergency medical evacuations. Because in a crisis, you want solutions, not setbacks. Traveling with a chronic illness isn't impossible, but it does require careful planning. Those who prepare well can explore the world without fear, knowing they have everything they need to stay healthy and safe. Increased vulnerability to injuries and accidents. The world is a playground for adventure, but after 70, even the simplest movements, stepping off a curb, climbing stairs, or walking on an uneven path, carry a different level of risk. The body's natural agility, balance, and reflexes aren't what they once were. A stumble that might have been nothing more than a mild inconvenience in your younger years can turn into a serious injury today. Falls are the leading cause of injury among seniors. And when you're traveling, an unexpected accident can mean long hospital stays, costly medical bills, or even an abrupt end to your trip. But falls aren't the only concern. Many tourist destinations, particularly in historic cities, have poorly maintained sidewalks, cobblestone streets, and minimal accessibility options. Hotel bathrooms may lack grab bars, escalators can stop unexpectedly, and transportation hubs are often filled with rushing crowds that don't notice a slower moving traveller. In some countries, emergency response times are significantly longer than what you may be used to, meaning that if an accident occurs, getting help could take much longer than expected. And then there's the danger of driving. If you rent a car in a foreign country, you may find yourself navigating roads with aggressive drivers, unfamiliar traffic laws, and signage in a different language. Many seniors also experience slower reaction times, which, combined with new surroundings, can increase the likelihood of collision or near miss. Pedestrian safety can be just as concerning. Some countries have chaotic traffic patterns where crosswalks mean little and drivers don't yield for foot traffic. This doesn't mean you need to sit out life's adventures. It means you need to be strategic and self-aware. Choose destinations that offer senior-friendly infrastructure. Invest in a sturdy, supportive pair of travel shoes. Use handrails whenever they're available. Avoid night travel in unfamiliar places. If you plan to drive, research the local road rules and assess your own confidence and reflexes honestly, and always prioritize safety over convenience. A fall or injury can turn an exciting trip into a distressing ordeal, but with a little foresight, you can navigate the world without unnecessary risks. Now let's talk about another danger that can quickly ruin a well-planned vacation: compromised food and water safety, leading to gastrointestinal issues. You've planned the trip of a lifetime. The hotel is beautiful, the scenery breathtaking, and the food smells like heaven on a plate. But within hours of indulging in a seemingly harmless meal, your stomach twists in pain. You feel nauseous, weak, and feverish. Suddenly, your grand adventure is reduced to a miserable, bedridden ordeal. This is the reality of foodborne illnesses while traveling. Seniors are especially vulnerable because as we age, our digestive system slows down, stomach acid levels drop, and the body's ability to fight off harmful bacteria weakens. A meal that might cause mild discomfort to a younger traveler can send an older adult into a dangerous spiral of dehydration, fatigue, and hospitalization. In some parts of the world, contaminated water is the biggest culprit. Even ice cubes, fresh fruits washed in local tap water, or a seemingly innocent salad can expose you to bacteria, viruses, or parasites that your body isn't accustomed to handling. Travelers' diarrhea, norovirus, E. coli, or even more severe conditions like cholera and hepatitis A can turn a dream trip into a medical nightmare. But knowledge is power. To protect yourself, always choose bottled or purified water. Never drink from the tap unless you are 100% certain it's safe. Stick to fully cooked meals and avoid raw or undercooked seafood, meats, and eggs. Be cautious with street food. If you're going to try it, ensure it's piping hot and cooked right in front of you. When dining out, opt for busy restaurants where food turnover is high. Stale buffets and lukewarm dishes left sitting for hours are breeding grounds for bacteria. And most importantly, carry digestive medications, probiotics, and electrolyte packs in your travel bag. If symptoms strike, you'll want to rehydrate and recover as quickly as possible. Food should be one of the great joys of travel, not its downfall. With a little vigilance, you can enjoy the world's flavors without paying the price. Increased sensitivity to environmental changes. The body adapts differently to its surroundings as it ages. A young traveler may step off a plane into the scorching desert heat or the biting cold of the mountains without much consequence. But for seniors, environmental changes can be a serious health hazard. A sudden shift in climate, air quality, or altitude can shock the system, leading to complications ranging from heat stroke and dehydration to altitude sickness and respiratory distress. Extreme temperatures are especially dangerous. The body's ability to regulate temperature declines with age, meaning that heat waves can cause heat exhaustion or even heat stroke much faster than they would in younger individuals. In cold climates, poor circulation makes seniors more susceptible to hypothermia and joint stiffness, which can quickly escalate into more severe conditions. Altitude is another silent threat. At higher elevations, oxygen levels drop, and this can cause dizziness, breathlessness, headaches, and even heart strain, all of which are more severe for older adults with pre-existing conditions like heart disease or respiratory issues. Some seniors, eager to embrace adventure, underestimate the impact of high altitudes until they find themselves struggling to catch their breath or experiencing a dangerous increase in blood pressure. Air quality is yet another concern. Cities with heavy pollution, high pollen levels, or poor ventilation can worsen conditions like asthma, COPD, or bronchitis. Even a simple stroll through a smog-filled street can trigger respiratory distress, forcing you to cut your trip short. So how do you stay ahead of these challenges? First, always research your destination's climate, altitude, and air quality in advance. Pack appropriate clothing, light, breathable fabrics for heat, and insulated layers for the cold. Stay hydrated and take it slow when adjusting to new climates. If traveling to high altitudes, give your body time to acclimate before engaging in strenuous activities. And if you have respiratory conditions, carry inhalers, extra medications, and masks for air pollution if necessary. Your body has spent decades adapting to life, but when you travel, the rules change, and you must change with them. With the right preparation, you can embrace new environments without putting your health at risk. Now, let's move on to our final hidden danger: potential cognitive challenges in unfamiliar settings. The world is a vast and unpredictable place, and while traveling offers excitement and enrichment, it also demands quick thinking, adaptability, and awareness, things that can become increasingly difficult with age. Even the sharpest minds can feel overwhelmed when navigating an unfamiliar environment. Street signs in a foreign language, confusing airport layouts, or a sudden change in itinerary can lead to disorientation, anxiety, and even panic. Memory lapses, those small, fleeting moments of forgetfulness, are common as we age. But when traveling, even a minor cognitive slip can have major consequences. Forgetting the name of your hotel, misplacing important travel documents, or getting lost in an unfamiliar city can quickly escalate into a stressful or even dangerous situation. Seniors with mild cognitive impairment or early-stage dementia face even greater risks, as an unfamiliar environment can heighten confusion, agitation, or even cause them to wander off unknowingly. Stress is another hidden factor. Unexpected situations like a flight delay, a lost passport, or a sudden change in plans can be mentally taxing. While younger travelers might adjust easily, seniors may experience decision fatigue, leading to poor judgment or increased vulnerability to scams and theft. Some find themselves hesitating under pressure, making them easy targets for pickpockets. So how can you protect yourself? First, always keep a written record of important details, such as hotel addresses, emergency contacts, and transportation routes. Carry a GPS-enabled device and learn how to use location-sharing apps in case you need assistance. If you struggle with directions, take photos of landmarks, or use color-coded tags on your luggage and important items. Consider traveling with a trusted companion who can help navigate, plan, and assist in moments of uncertainty. And most importantly, pace yourself. Don't overload your itinerary with activities that could leave you mentally exhausted. Travel should be an enriching, joyful experience, not one filled with confusion and worry. By staying mindful of your cognitive limits and putting safeguards in place, you can enjoy your adventures with confidence, clarity, and peace of mind. Traveling after 70 is not just possible, it can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. But it demands a new kind of preparation, one rooted in wisdom, awareness, and self-care. The world is still yours to explore, but now you must travel smarter. Take the time to plan, safeguard your health, and respect the limitations that come with age. Because when you travel wisely, not recklessly, the journey will always be worth it. Bon voyage, and may your adventures be safe, fulfilling, and unforgettable.